Hi Leo, I hope you're doing well. So we'll be looking at whoever you're thinking about here for the rest of the year. But we'll see who this person is. We have 6 of Wands. So this can be someone who's very successful. They're quite confident. They get a lot of attention. Let's clarify. They may have some sort of following. They're feeling very good about themselves. They're feeling victorious. What is this about? Why is 6 of Wands here? Why? Queen of Pentacles was wanting to fall on the ground. So this has to do with work success. They may be getting a promotion, recognition at work. For a few of you, this can be someone who's overtly concerned with appearances, how they, for instance, they can stay in situations because of family, friends, community, what people will say. That is what I'm getting from them. I want one more for the 6 of Wands. So they can be in a commitment. Because of social, societal expectations or something other than love. Why is 6 of Wands here? The Sun, yeah, very bold, confident, that Aries energy I was picking up on. Highly independent individual, but it is a fortunate period for them, it seems, when it comes to stability, finances. How they're viewing you, we have Knight of Wands, 10 of Swords in reverse. Well, I want to clarify this. Why is this person viewing Leo as the Knight of Wands in reverse? Why is this person 6 of Cups? They don't see you taking action towards them because of what happened in the past. So they see you holding back. Why is 10 of Swords in reverse? But you are healing. They feel you're getting over whatever you've been through, whether with them or someone else. But there wasn't a betrayal and ending here. Why is 10 of Swords in reverse for how this person is viewing Leo? Queen of Cups. This person feels no matter what you've been through, you haven't lost hope. You still believe in love, soulmates, right? You're someone who has a lot of love to offer the right person. Perhaps you were very giving to this individual, offering unconditional love. But there's a little bit of moodiness here for how this person is viewing you as well. Someone who's stable, reliable, trustworthy, but also guarded is how they're seeing you, because the Knight is in full armor. Some of you, if you've been dealing with this person for a while, years, it can be when they first met you, you were more childlike, carefree, right? Really jumping into situations without thinking. And over the time period they've known you, they see you're evolving. And some of you, it can be because of this person. They're triggering some changes within you. And some of them have left you jaded. They took advantage of you, of your innocence. That will be not for everyone, some of you, because this is not the best energy, right? 5 of Swords. It can be someone who's trying to pull the wool over another's eyes. They're very manipulative. Energy vampire. Queen of Cups has a lot of emotions to offer, right? So this person could have been draining you, your energy. If it's a new person, Leo, they just see you as someone who's very sweet, kind, but cautious is all I'm getting because of your past experiences. Whether you express that to them or not, they're picking up on this. There's some disappointment, some melancholy energy, some sadness. Can be body language or just they're feeling it somehow. How whoever's on your mind, how they'll feel about you. We have 10 of Wands, the world. I see 10 and the world, Saturn energy. This person's really going through it when it comes to you. I see a lot of fears getting in the way, but I don't know, if it's a new person, they have a lot of workload and they're very exhausted. This is extremely hard-working energy that is coming through. Past person, let's clarify. They could be, if a past person, they did you wrong, they can be carrying guilt, and that is karma with the Saturn, right? They're getting their karma because they're feeling defeated and exhausted. Like they can't carry on. They're not seeing a way out of their problems here. And Saturn is piling on more and more. Until they recognize their own patterns, toxic ways, that load will just get heavier. Especially if they were taking advantage of you, Leo. Why is 10 of Wands here for how this person will be feeling? Yeah, they feel they can't carry on like this. They can't move forward anymore. They're tired. I want one more for the 10 of Wands. So there may be little to no communication. 6 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Sun. Now this person's holding back and focused on themselves. They're taking their energy away from the situation because when they think about you, it exhausts them. That's their problem, though, not yours. But you do have a very strong impact on them. Why is the world here? King of Wands. The passion is overwhelming here as well. We have all wands. If they haven't had anything physical with you, they desire that, and it's overwhelming to the point where they're having a hard time controlling themselves, is what I'm getting. But they're looking back at you. King of Wands is focused in on your spread. Why is the world here? Is travel involved? Is this person at a distance? Because we do have the world and Sagittarius energy. 9th house of travel. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is someone who is married, committed with a wandering eye, or they're just playing the field, getting attention from a lot of different people. And they're getting their karma here now. There's a lot of guilt for what they've done, if they've done you wrong. They're learning their lessons with Saturn. Their intentions towards you, we have Ace of Cups, High Priestess in reverse. I don't think they know what they're intending on doing, because High Priestess in reverse is a confused energy, someone whose intuition is blocked. They're not knowing, because if we look at the 10 of Wands, his vision was blocked, right? He's putting in the work and he's moving forward, but he doesn't quite know where he's headed, right? He's just pushing forward. So that is what I see here. This person knows if they were deceptive, they can't deceive you any longer. You're the Queen of Cups, one of the more intuitive queens. Why is Ace of Cups in reverse? Why is Ace of Cups in reverse here for this person's intentions? Devil in reverse, yeah, because they're saying there's something toxic about this situation that they don't want to be a part of. They're not expressing anything. They're not intending on doing anything. Why is High Priestess in reverse? Yeah, at this point, it's more thinking and dreaming than they are doing anything about this passion they have for you. And some of you, they feel that, I was telling you, they can't pull the wool over your eyes. Devil in reverse, you see this person for who they are, right? The mask has come off, so there's no point. That's why I was picking up on some fear here, right? So there can be a fear of rejection now. Why is High Priestess in reverse? Page of Swords, yeah, it's more mental. This person's confused and they're very uncertain when it comes to you and what you're doing. So they do wonder about you, or they try to gather information. What you're doing, what you've been up to. They're thinking about you. But the way they're going about getting this information, they're very sly. It's almost detective energy. And they're on guard for how they're acting. We have Nine of Wands, the Lovers. It's a bit of a paranoid energy. If it's a new person, Leo, they have trust issues. And it can be stemming from a toxic relationship that they've come out of, so they need some healing with the Star. Why is Nine of Wands here? Do you see how drained this person is? We have Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. They're so tired. Just about to give up is what I'm getting from this person. Definitely, if they're coming out of a toxic relationship, a divorce, I see that. With the Ten of Wands, the World, that's a completion, end of a cycle. Maybe a situation they invested years in with Saturn. Why is Nine of Wands here? For what action this person will be taking. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, they're on guard because they're protecting what they've already established. King of Pentacles, Justice. They're trying to do the right thing because they may not be single. And others of you, there's strong potential that there may be commitment, but it's slow and steady. This person doesn't trust easily. Regardless of what your situation is, there is a strong attraction here. Look, as I say that, yeah, look at that. Strength. But this person is restraining themselves from expressing the passion they have for you, but they feel it to the point where they may not even be used to it, you know? It's, why am I feeling so strongly? That is the vibe I'm getting. Why is the Lovers here? See, Lovers is a strong attraction, but it's also a decision. And we have Empress and Three of Cups. So if they're committed, they're doing their best to do the right thing. I don't see them wanting to step out, despite the attraction they have. But yeah, this person can be. If they've come out of something, they may be on the rebound, exploring their options. But they do find you to be very beautiful. They're wanting to get to know you better, date you. Three of Cups, take you out for drinks. That is the vibe. But they do seem to have other people in their energy as well. Six of Wands. How you'll be feeling, we have Tower in reverse, Two of Cups. Yeah, you feel this is a soulmate connection. You feel very connected to them. But why are you avoiding? What are you avoiding? Some of you, if, yeah, they're off limits, that is why you're avoiding them. You're trying to do the right thing, despite how you feel. Why is Tower in reverse? For how Leo will be feeling. Page of Cups, yeah. You have love for them, but you're not expressing. You're not being vulnerable. Some of you may be waiting for this person to reveal their feelings before you do. And you both are sort of waiting on each other. Why is Tower in reverse? Five of Wands. Yeah, and if it's a new connection, you feel it, but you're not wanting to put all your eggs in one basket. That is coming through as well. It's sort of, let's go with the flow and see where this goes, but for the time being, I'm keeping myself guarded. And others of you, you know this person is a player. They have options, so you're holding back despite how you're feeling. But you do have love for them. Why is Two of Cups here? Temperance, yeah. Maybe opposites attract, but you feel really connected. You want to compromise, work together with this individual. I think the differences add to the pull between the both of you. The attraction is mutual. I'd have no doubt about that. But I don't see commitment here yet. The potential outcome, we have 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Let's see, why is 5 of Wands here as the outcome? I was getting other energies involved. Someone could be playing the field. There's competition. Ooh, some of you, there's arguments, drama within some home situation, a family. Some of you may feel you have to tiptoe around this individual. They have a temper, 5 of Swords. If you're committed to them, that can be an issue. There's differing viewpoints. But someone doesn't want to leave this unhappy home situation because they've invested a lot of time, energy. Despite the arguments, they're still hanging in there because they feel they spent so much time here. And there may be children. Why is 7 of Pentacles here? Why is 7 of Pentacles here? Yeah, I don't see someone backing down or giving up. So this person is wanting to rush back in with communication. They have something to say. But someone has a decision to make, whether they want to keep moving forward, investing, or they want to abandon this and move in a different direction. But they're leaning more in the direction of investing. So I don't think this is over. There may be some blockages, but I see communication coming in your outcome. Justice and 4 of Wands can be a marriage, a contract, some legal document. We have stabbed in the back, and that was what you were coming out of for how this person was viewing you. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. So this person may have caught you off guard. Yeah, look, we have love and date. You may be meeting someone new. You're putting yourself back out there. Both have emotions for each other. We have soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Yeah, I was saying contracts, right? We have Justice, 4 of Wands, soul contract. And we have twin flames. I see that and I feel it. This is probably the strongest bond I've seen so far out of the 12 readings I've done. Not only do you have the Lovers upright in their energy, we have the 2 of Cups in your feelings. Soulmate, twin flames. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundary, still angry. Yeah, whoever this 5 of Swords energy is holding on to some sort of resentment. Can be you and can be this person, because how they were viewing you was the 6 of Cups in reverse. Can be viewing someone as holding resentment, angry. So you may be avoiding them with not today, despite the love you have. You could be waiting for an apology, something. Let's get these messages. Any additional clarity you want to give Leo in regards to... Wow. I feel terrible for ghosting you and avoiding you. I didn't have the courage to say what needed to be said. So that can be that stabbed in the back. This love is so intense, I can't help but to wonder if you put a spell on me. There's nowhere to hide. And did you see how he was piling on more and more work? Yeah, this person may be someone who distracts themselves to get out of their feelings, to stop thinking about you, because they're very focused on you. Yeah, wow. I do have feelings for you, but I'm trying to convince myself I don't. They don't want to feel anything for you. It was supposed to be over a long time ago, but I'm afraid to let go. Yeah, if this has been over, this person's definitely having a difficult time moving on from you. They're still very attracted. I'm really hoping to see you again. I've never given my heart before, but I'm willing to give us a try. Wow, again. I've been fighting my feelings for you for so long, trying to keep you only as a friend, but it's getting harder to do. So that may be that exhaustion, them restraining themselves, holding back their emotions, their passion. It's draining. They feel like they're going to explode. That is the vibe I'm getting. Why is this person hold back their emotions from you? I'm not sure. They were afraid with the 9 of Wands. That's our wounded warrior. I'm so mad at myself for not being able to fight this feeling I have for you. This shouldn't have happened. I was careless. Yeah, this is someone who fell in love with you, but they didn't want to for whatever reason. You know, if they were committed, that makes sense. We have never enough. So this is that energy. No matter what I do, what I say, what I give, it's never enough. Yeah, this was the issue. There was 3 energies, playing the field, not settling down, despite the strong bond here, betrayal. It can be someone who is coming towards you with passion, a fling, and they develop deeper feelings for you. They weren't wanting to. We have infidelity, but there was cheating, there was deception here. Because we have 3 people on the 5 of Swords. Those of you that this was a third party, I see it, definitely. And we have irresistibility. Yeah, you are irresistible. Do you see all these flowers coming towards this one lady here? Doesn't matter, men, woman, whatever you identify as. But what this card is signifying is this person knows you're irresistible. They know you have options and you have that power to attract anyone you would like. So that can be never enough. There's competition. Leo will never choose me. That is also coming through. Let's get you advice. What advice? Ego trip. Yeah, I definitely see that. 5 of Swords. They know they missed out on a good woman, man. Their mistake was thinking you wouldn't walk away. Now it's your turn to be chased. Is this person coming back to fight for your attention? Knight of Swords. They're rushing in because they feel you getting away. Bottom deck energy, we have marriage. You two will find peace and happiness. Love each other wholeheartedly, and no matter what challenges might carry you guys apart, you will find each other. With this person or without, marriage is coming through. But definitely there can be someone who has regrets for what they did. Because it says they know they missed out on a good person. You were the Queen of Cups. Reliable, dependable, honest. You had a lot to offer, and this person sees you now after you left. We have trust. Love is in the air, but you must have enough courage to trust and look past what you've been through. They will not lead you astray. Yeah, this is some of you. It can be, right? Your past experiences leaving you jaded, you having trust issues. But they're saying if you are, getting to know a new person, give it time, build a friendship, but they are saying that you'll have to put the past aside and move forward and take chance and have faith, right? But there is someone you're attracting that will be honest and they will not lead you astray. If you intuitively feel it's not this person coming back, evolved, changed, it's someone new you're attracting. Is there a new love coming towards Leo? Is there any new love coming towards Leo? Yeah, Fool. Once you choose to trust, have faith, and take that leap, you will attract new opportunities. It's a new beginning in love. Look at that. You're being guided as Temperance was wanting to come through. Yeah, once you learned the lessons, you realize your self-worth, you realize your power. It's about attracting, not chasing here as well. And you will be led down the correct path is what I'm getting. But definitely you're attracting someone that will be on your level. Because Empress is also Venus. Because we have Venus and Uranus paired next to each other, Leo, you can be meeting someone at a distance. There may be travel required, or one of you may have to travel for work, but there's something that will be a little bit unsettling here initially. But this will be true love, right? It'll be very exciting. It's a new adventure. I want this deck to clarify this new love for you. It's very exciting. Why is the Empress here with the Fool? Oh, for new love. Oh, look at that. Wasn't I saying? Self-love. Once you realize your worth, you must find happiness within yourself before you're able to find it with someone. You are enough. So some of you that no matter what I do, it's never enough. You are enough. The issue is this person. They're the Five of Swords. The issue is not you. So don't question or doubt yourself. You're enough. It's this person's loss. If they couldn't see your worth when you were around, that's their loss. And that is their karma. That's heavy energy in their feelings. There's a lot of guilt, and Saturn it's almost punishing this person. Why is Empress here with the Fool? Anything else you want to tell us about this energy? Pregnancy. Ooh. Yeah, wow, okay. We have a wish come true, marriage, good on paper, and pregnancy. Yeah, you'll be dating someone that family, friends, those around you will be very accepting of as well. You both will just look good together. And it'll be a wish come true. And we have pregnancy paired with Empress. A new love is entering your life whom you may have a child with. Fool can also be a child. Or work on a new project together. It's very promising, Leo. So don't give up hope. Keep pushing forward. I'm getting this for a lot of signs. If you're wanting new love, it seems like this is the year to put yourself out there, explore, work on yourself, and watch the opportunities flood in, is what I'm seeing. But yes, Leo, that is what I have for you. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next week. Bye.